Sure. Cops regret arresting this old veteran. 10 minutes later, the FBI stormed the station. It started like any ordinary day at the Riverbend Police Department. Officers were called to a small diner on Main Street where a quiet, elderly man had refused to pay for his meal. The waitress claimed he acted strange, polite but firm, saying someone else would take care of the bill. When officers arrived, they found a grey-haired man in his late 70s wearing a weathered army jacket, calmly sipping coffee. He didn't resist when they cuffed him. No ID, no explanation, just a worn patch on his sleeve. Special Forces. Back at the station, Officer Daniels joked, "Probably thinks he's still in Nam." They booked him for petty theft and placed him in holding. But then, just 10 minutes later, everything changed. A convoy of black SUVs screeched into the lot. Out stepped several men in dark suits, FBI agents. One flashed a badge, the other barked, "Where is he?" Confused, the desk sergeant pointed to the holding cell. The agents stormed past, unlocking the door and escorting the old man out with a salute and hushed apologies. "What the hell is going on?" Officer Daniels asked. An agent turned to him coldly. "That man's name is Colonel James Monroe. He's a decorated war hero, former Special Operations Commander, and until 2 weeks ago he was working on a top-secret assignment for national security. You arrested the wrong man." Before anyone could speak, the agents were gone. All that remained was the quiet echo of boots fading down the corridor, and a thick file one of them accidentally left behind. Inside were documents stamped classified, photos, maps, and a list of names with red lines drawn through most of them. No one at the station ever spoke about it again. But from that day on, every officer in Riverbend made sure to treat veterans with a little more respect, especially the quiet ones. "Would you like a visual file left behind?" Sergeant Collins stared at the thick file left behind by the FBI. A mistake, or maybe a warning. He closed the blinds to the watch office, locked the door, and opened it. Inside were documents that didn't seem real. Satellite images of a remote compound in Eastern Europe, surveillance photos of people with black bars over their eyes, a hand-drawn map with locations circled. One of them was Riverbend, but the most chilling page was a list titled Project Horizon Deactivated Operatives. Next to each name was a red line, except one, Monroe James, status known. Collins felt a chill crawl down his spine. That night he took the file home, unsure why. Maybe curiosity, maybe fear, maybe something else. At 3:17 a.m., his doorbell rang. He peered through the peephole. A man stood motionless in the dark, tall, silent, dressed in a black coat. He held up something, a badge, FBI. Collins opened the door. "We believe you have something that doesn't belong to you," the man said calmly. Collins handed over the file. "Who is Monroe?" The agent paused. "Let's just say he's not someone you arrest. He's someone you activate when things go very wrong." Then the man was gone. Collins never spoke of it again. But from that night forward, he slept with his service weapon by the bed, just in case. Want a part 3? It could reveal Monroe's secret mission or bring him back to help the town during a crisis.